this you, DeAndre? Okay, I got full video footage from Matthew across the street. Everything. Of them attacking you, the blood on the street, how you were actually trying to comply with them, and yeah, you were screaming, I'll comply, and they said hands behind your back, and you said I am, and that's when they tasered you again. So they got everything. Where are you at? Can I come over there? I just came from the house. Okay, I'll be there shortly. All right, love you. Bye.
Where is he?
He's over back that way. Do you want to come with me?
Sure, why not? Why not?
Just because like I said, I want to see his face.
Yeah.
Too many cars.
Where is he in the north side?
Just off of Main Street.
Okay.
Tyler's his best friend. Tyler's one who's always been there for him.
So, how's your day?
I have been a mess all day because I'm working and I can't afford to get somebody to switch shifts with me because it was too short notice. So I was at work upset all morning because I wanted to get to the bottom of everything. I just want facts. I want the truth. That's it.
What about the saying the cops, after the 2 cops that were shot dead last summer, that's the reason
I was there, not there, but I knew when everything happened. I could feel the sadness in the city. I mean, it's a drastic thing to happen, and yes, everybody thinks that this is what it's pointing to, is that they're panicked because of last year's shooting. I get that. This is a 19-year-old boy that 5 cops decided they were going to take down. A 19-year-old little boy who does not have any weapon on him. And they attacked him. They literally forcefully attacked him. And I think they used too much force for something like that. Especially when he's screaming at them, I'll comply.
And there's a huge pile of blood right in the middle of the street.
And I don't even want to think about that because of his head injury that he's had from 8 concussions. Like I said, the doctor has told us many times he has to be careful because another blow to the head could cost him his life.
How come the police, how come they acted like what they did, the tear gas and everything?
I mean,
is it overkill?
Yes, I think that's totally drastic.
Broke your window, the ceiling, just down the stairs.
My house, they ripped apart my garage door.
And that happened 14 hours ago and you can't even get in there. The tear gas.
I can't do anything because it's so strong.
It is?
It's still in my nose now.
I think the Fredericton Police should really relook.
The thing is the police know me. I deliver their mail. I know a lot of the officers. They should know I'm not a bad person. Most of them know where I live.
What's going to be your attitude when you deliver the mail over their place Monday morning?
The thing is that until I get facts and truth right now,
Any police officer call you?
I've lost a lot of respect. Nobody's called me. I didn't know anything. I had to find this out from another mother who had been calling me since 3 a.m. I have my phone on silent. I trust my son because he's always had no problem with his house parties before. He's always been super responsible, making sure that when it gets out of hand, he shuts it down because he has done that. And I get these calls, and then finally when I reach her at 6 a.m., she's telling me the whole situation, and I'm freaking out. My son called me at 6:42 a.m. telling me, to be calm, but then just warning me what happened and how he had stitches in his head and stitches in his eye. And I was freaking out.
And they kicked some people out, and they were rowdy. And
he told me not to worry about him because he always tells me that because he doesn't want me worrying about him because he knows I will worry about him. He's my only child, my baby.
He's the only child?
He's my only child. That's my baby. And he's not a bad kid. I will have so many character references.
He works at SO.
He works out like his mama. He's been good in school. His teachers will give him a good reference. Like, his boss at his work will give him a good character reference.
And they kick out some rowdy people, and those rowdy people call the cops.
And those rowdy people got pissed off because they got kicked out and decided to call the cops.
And say there was a gun.
And say there was a gun in the house.
And then on the video, they claimed there was a gun.
And I wouldn't have known, and I can guarantee you, my son would have never allowed that to happen in the house because of the shooting. The shooting that happened a year ago.
Yeah. Those 4 people.
And that's what I mean. Yes, I understand where the police are coming from, but I also understand where my son is coming from. He's always been an underdog where he wants to take care of his friends. So that's what he was doing. He was trying to make sure everybody was out of the house. Their house was flooded, and he tried coming. This is where the cops dropped him off last night.
They dropped him off?
They picked him up, they booked him, then they took him to the hospital to get his stitches, and then dropped him off here. This house. But he couldn't get in. He knocked at the door, and he must not have knocked loud enough, because she said that she would have let him in. Oh, is he on that side? It's me! Yeah, where's DeAndre?
He's on the couch.
Okay, come here. I want to see his face. I got Charles the vlogger here. He just took all the pictures. He's what? I want to see his face.
Okay, I'll send him out.
Yeah. Okay. So where is DeAndre's coming out? Okay.
He was having a
Never been on this street before. I never even know it. Is this it?
Okay. What? Because there's a journalist. But there's a journalist as well.
Who's here?
How you
He's
doing?
got a journal, Matthew across the street working with him. I just want to see the pictures of his face. This is Charles.
How you doing?
He has a blogging page.
How you feeling?
A lot of people will listen. Oh, look at your head, baby.
Terrible.
Let me see. That's so bad. There's all the blood all over the street.
Right now?
I freaked it out.
Oh, like, you got the video and everything?
Yes.
Everything.
Everything.
Who'd you get it from?
Matthew across the street, you know?
The electronic place? Yeah.
He's got it all. See? There's you. Matthew saw everything from when they grabbed you and threw you to the street.
They also did it to a girl after DeAndre.
Well, I heard Abby had a panic attack.
Yeah, she was sitting there crying and they threw her on the ground too. Just because she was crying. They were screaming at her to shut up too. They they abused their authority.
And all you were doing was getting away. You were not swinging at them.
No, I was just trying to get away. Did you see the guy hit me in the hold on.
You faggot. Don't you fucking dare do that again. You see the gun? You see the gun?
It was the gun.
You see the gun? Those little pussies wouldn't admit it. Little pussies, even the doctors wouldn't admit it because I knew it. I was like, y'all embarrassed because you are a part of this pussy bullshit organization, right? They shut up. Everyone in the room, shut up. I was like, exactly. I don't need none of y'all talking to me. I'm shutting the fuck up. I don't need to hear anything from you. I was like, I don't need to say anything until I got a lawyer.
How you feeling?
Oh, I'm hyped up. I'm
Can I see
amped
the back
up.
of your head?
I hate the fuck out of cops, especially now.
Look at that. Holy Jesus.
Right though?
Look at that.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh my God, yeah. Wow. 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 Not good. How long they kept you in the hospital for?
About 2 hours.
So you're going to ride a bicycle with no helmet for the cop to see you? I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah, I know.
You knew about that
You
whole
know.
incident?
Oh, what's that?
They stopped him once before and racially profiled him on a bike.
Racial, what?
He's not
Oh,
black.
they're like native. They definitely thought it was native though.
He looks like a terrorist, you know.
Well,
maybe
anyhow,
'cause-
he was driving his bike home and they pulled him over, 4 of them, and
They're
started
like-
getting mouthy with
They
him.
looked at me. They're like, "You're dark enough to fit our description. Get over here." And told me I was.
They're dark
I was
enough.
And they.
That's another story for another day. It's all right.
and they
No, I love
accused
those
me of
stories.
Grand Theft Auto and all.
Well, he's going to the press.
Yeah, we're gonna go. No, this should be. This will be because.
And now that Matthew's got all of this,
There's more, Kim. There's way
What did
more
you learn
footage. Like
from
it
all
happened
this?
to more than just the Andre.
yeah, well, I
Now,
have
when
a
you
lot of
have a
people that are
party, do
going
you
to write
announce it
No.
on social media or?
Because-
No,
more
when I have a
statements?
party, I make it.
Yeah.
I make the event. I bring the people. I tell who's coming, who's not.
But you also
keep
keep
it
it
low
under
key.
control, and you let you
That
kick people
was
out.
on.
We were
Yeah, we
kicking
were.
people out.
That was under control until the cops came. The cops are what made that look so bad.
Okay, so how many people were at the party?
About 100.
100
There
people.
wasn't 100. There's no way 100 could fit in my house.
Kim,
There was
there was
100 people.
100.
No
Camera
parties
shy.
at my
It's okay.
home.
I'm used to it. Say, why do I want him in the house? My God. That's okay. 100 people. Well, let's say there was 80, 100 people. So when there was some rowdy kids there,
Someone had a gun.
did you see it?
know?
Oh, I know.
He got arrested at the end of the night.
They arrested
Did
him.
you know he had the gun?
No.
No, I had no idea.
You had no idea.
No clue.
No clue at all.
No.
So, how did the cops arrive? Did they knock at the
Someone
door?
called.
Someone called them.
But
And
would
did
that
they
have been
knock
the-
at the door and said,
No.
no?
They started screaming at us to get the fuck out of the house.
Okay.
And then people started coming out. Me and my buddy Trenton were the first peoples to go outside. And when we walked out, we were trying to explain ourselves, like walking towards them. And they cocked their gun back and pointed it at us and said, "Get the fuck back." And they freaked out on us. And we were just trying to explain everything to them. We told them that. They finally calmed down themselves. But I, at that point, was already upset because, you know, who wants a gun pointed at them for no reason?
You
Like,
have ADHD by any chance? Yeah, okay. Just like here. Okay, that's all right. Go. Continue on.
where was I?
You were just getting hyped up. The guns were the ones that somebody pointed
Oh.
out at you.
Yeah. So me and Trent we were getting angry because they were pointing the guns at us, and they didn't give a crap. They told us to get the hell across the street, and they pushed me. They pushed me and said, "Get the fuck back. No one's allowed but like past this curb." And I had a gun pointed at me again, and he said, "Get the fuck back." Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, so I just started pacing back and forth across the street while they like made people exit, and they had guys like behind like a little corner like this with guns pointed at the door, waiting for teenagers to walk out of a party.
Were they swearing a lot? Get the fuck back.
Yeah, they're really brutal.
They were terrible. Never seen anything like that in my life.
I'd say like 14 cop cars to show that.
Yeah, that's like
14?
it's like
Yeah.
Didn't you already
Something-
kick
When I walked out
two
of the
boys
room,
out?
Oh,
I
me
had,
and,
like,
me
8
and Ben
guns
were
pointed at
kicking
me. There
people
were
out left
cops,
and
like,
right.
on
We were
the
controlling the whole party.
power beams. They're hiding behind the power beams, pointing their weapons. They had the cars parked sideways, pointing their weapons at all of us. All like, "Get the fuck up," swearing, being very hostile. Like, I had no idea what was happening. I just walked out. because everyone's yelling to get out, get out. We had like maybe 80 people at the party, I don't know, around there. So like we had to clear everyone out. Like that's a lot of people, so it would take a while. Yeah.
But you guys had already been kicking people out that weren't.
Oh yeah, we were.
I think
the party was controlled until the cops came and started freaking out, and then when they started busting down things, everyone else started freaking out, and it got.
They started busting down things. What do you mean?
they threw a flashbang through our window and broke the glass.
I'll go get my phone.
Yeah,
No, we
it was-
have that. We've been taking pictures
Yeah.
Oh, you
of my
haven't?
house.
They threw
They
a
broke the
flashbang
garage door
through
I saw
the
it.
glass, broke 2 panes of glass, and then right after that shot a tear gas right into the deck door.
Ceiling.
It went in the
Went in the
ceiling,
ceiling.
and
They-
then it
They
bounced
blew
out.
the
It
step
went in
too.
and out.
Did you see that downstairs?
Where
They
were-
blew the step.
Where were you when that was happening?
I
On
was
the
outside.
road.
You were
I
also,
I
you
was
were,
on the road lying down after the whole incident happened where I was
so were you beat up
kind of
before or attack after? How?
it was like before this they did all that.
Before.
I was in the police car probably on the way to the hospital while that was happening.
You were in a police car full
Or
of.
hospital or the
in the house.
They
ambulance
threw a flashbang
on the way to
through
the
your
hospital.
window.
Yeah.
You were full of blood. We seen the blood on the.
Downstairs.
That's terrible. There was a lot of blood there. How long were you on the ground for?
And in the video, you
You
can
remember?
see the flash.
15-20 minutes. It was a while.
Matthew
Was the ambulance bring you at the hospital?
shooting into
Yep.
the window.
Oh, the ambulance.
They even
So you
fired
weren't in the back of the police car
Not until after the hospital.
after the hospital.
It
So
was really unnecessary. They should have handled the situation differently. They should have like had their guys in the backup, but they should have sent 2 guys up to the door, asked for the owner, tried to talk to somebody instead of guns blazing.
overkill.
It was way hostile. Like a lot of people didn't even know what was going on.
When's your next party?
Never. Never. Never.
Excuse me, you're Scottish and you're ADHD. When is your
today-
next party?
Today, theme is gas masks.
Gas masks.